So it's been 12 years and we are still together. We are going strong. There's no breakup in our future. We're like Ashford and Simpson, solid as a rock. Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna talk about this big girl right here, the Louis Vuitton Neverfull in the MM size in the Damier Ebene print. I'm gonna go over the wear and tear of it and then go through some pros and cons of the bag. So let's get to it. So as you can see from the title of this video, I've had this bag for 12 years. And I couldn't exactly remember how long I've had it for when I was thinking about doing this video. So I actually had to look at the date tag inside of the bag, and I bought it in 2012. So it's been 12 years and we are still together. We are going strong. There's no breakup in our future. We're like Ashford and Simpson, solid as a rock. Y'all might be too young for that reference. So we're like Jay-Z and Beyonce in the non-lemonade years. And I have to say, this is one of my most used bags. This is actually my go-to bag for a lot of things. Even though I don't use it on a daily basis, I probably use it like once a week or a couple times a month on the weekend when I'm out running errands and I just need a tote bag to throw a lot of things in. This is what I reach for. When I bought this bag, it was before they added the little pochette inside. And I guess they added the pochette to justify the increase in price, because after that the bag went up like $400 or $500. Right now this bag retails for $2,030. So of course 12 years ago I didn't pay that much. But I don't really miss the pochette. I mean, if I wanted one, I would have bought one by now, like secondhand or something. At the time that I bought it, I think it was considered an entry-level bag. But I would still consider this an entry-level bag now, even though there are less expensive bags, not very many, that Louis Vuitton sells. This is still kind of a good starter bag for people that are unfamiliar with the Louis Vuitton brand. It's very versatile. You can wear it so many different ways. You can fit a lot inside of it. So I really do think it's a good bag if you're considering buying your first bag with Louis Vuitton. So this is of course a tote bag, and I've said in my past videos that I'm a tote girl. I love a good tote. I love a good catch-all where you can just throw everything inside of it. It comes in 3 different sizes. This is the MM size, which is considered medium. It also comes in a smaller size, which is the PM size, and then a larger size, which is the GM size. It comes in a variety of materials. This Damier Ebene material is canvas, and then the straps and the piping is leather. This particular one is red inside, and the color is called cherry. They also have one that is pink inside. It's called rose ballerine, but they also have other materials. So this comes in the monogram, this comes in empreinte leather. So it has 2 straps on each side that you can cinch in and make the bag smaller, and I'll show you in more detail a little later. Inside is just a big open compartment, but it does have a little pocket, a zippered pocket on the inside. And when you open up the pocket, it has a wipeable lining, which I love. And it doesn't have a zipper, but it has a little clamp that you can close to make it a little more secure. And it has a little O-ring on the side for you to clip like keys or something to it. So I take good care of my bags like I do, you know, all of my other things. But I'm gonna say I don't really baby them. Like, I'm not afraid to use them. Like, that's what I bought them for, so that they can be of use to me, be of service to me, right? Considering that I use this pretty often and it's been around the world and back again, all the places she's seen. When I was looking over it, I didn't see very much wear and tear. Of course there is some wear and tear because I've been using it all these years, and of course, you know, it's going to be dirty because I haven't cleaned it very much, but it's really not bad at all. Considering that, you know, you pay your money for these bags, they're supposed to last a long time. I'm not going to say they're going to last forever and be buried with you when you die, although I want to be buried with all of my bags if possible. But I'll just go over some of the wear and tear with you. It's pretty minimal. So the first thing that I notice is that it's showing a little bit of wear on the straps where they bend, and then these straps on this side, just a little bit of wear. Not terrible though. Has a little bit of wear right there, but not awful. And then on this tab right here, there's a little bit of a scratch. Don't know if you can see that right there. Then in terms of the straps on this side, I don't really see any wear on these. That's one of the reasons that I purchased the Damier Ebene. I didn't want to deal with the vachetta straps on the monogram version, so I'm glad I went with this one. The canvas looks almost brand new still. And there's the bottom of it. There's really no tarnishing on the hardware. I think the biggest sign of the wear of this bag is along the leather piping. So the areas where the bag folds inside, you can see there's some wear right there. And these type of wrinkles kind of along the leather piping of the bag. And then there is a tear in the piping right there. And then on the inside, the only wear is that it's dirty and I just need to clean it. So yeah, very minimal wear on this bag. And really, if I wanted this tear repaired, or I wanted this, if I wanted new piping, I could always take it into Louis Vuitton and get it done. But this doesn't bother me. This bag is over 10 years old, so it's just kind of to be expected. I'm gonna set this down right here because this is hurting my arm. Okay, the pros of the bag. So Louis Vuitton is known for its craftsmanship and its quality, which, you know, I've heard in the last few years that's highly debatable, but that's what they're known for. So the fact that this has lasted in this condition over 10 years, I think speaks to that quality and the craftsmanship. They say that these straps are supposed to hold up to 200 pounds, which I haven't tested that theory, of course. I mean, 200 pounds, that's like that's a human. So, but they say that these straps can withhold that amount of weight. So, and I do put lots of things in this bag. And even though I stuff this bag to the brim, because I take everything with me when I leave the house, the straps don't dig into my shoulder. I've heard a lot of people have that problem. That doesn't pose a problem for me. I never feel like it's heavy because the bag itself is pretty lightweight. So, you know, when you fill the bag, of course it gets a little heavy, but I've never had a problem with, you know, with it being heavy for me. This bag is very versatile. People use this for all kind of things. I use it as an everyday tote. This is also my personal item that I take with me on the plane when I travel. It fits perfectly under the plane seats. And I mean, it's called a Neverfull for a reason, because you can fit so much into it. It's like a clown car. When I travel, I put my smaller purse inside and everything that I need for the flight. And then when I get to my destination, I just use it as a larger purse. It is easy to clean. This doesn't really get dirty. The only dirt that I see is on the inside, where, you know, it's the cloth material, but the outside doesn't really get dirty. If it does get dirty, you can just wipe it down with a non-alcohol wipe, or just use soap and water. I feel like this bag is very understated in this print. It's very chic, kind of like a casual chic type of bag. It can dress up your casual outfits. I say it's understated even though, you know, this pattern is recognizable as Louis Vuitton. It's not as in your face as the monogram, so that's kind of why I chose it at the time. And this bag can also be folded down. There has been times when I've traveled and I've needed to pack it in my luggage. I just fold it up and pack it away. So speaking about the versatility, this can be worn different ways. You can wear it like this. It's just a big tote with the ties loosened, or you can cinch the ties in to make it a smaller bag. You know, it's going to be like more boxy, but I think doing that is a little more secure than just having it open like, you know, like this. Some people, I don't know if people still do this. I've never done it because I kind of don't like the look at it. Some people turn it inside out and wear it with the red lining showing. I guess just to have a different style of a bag, or, you know, be different from everyone else. I mean, the inside is very pretty, but that's just something that I've never done. So in terms of the cons, I think the biggest one, and I think one that would make most people pause before buying this bag, is the price. When I bought this bag originally, it was a much more affordable entry-level bag. Of course, you can always find this bag on the pre-owned market for much less money than buying it in the store. Louis Vuitton never has any sales, so, you know, if you want it for less of a cost, you're gonna have to buy it secondhand. Another con for some people might be that there's no organization, just because it's a big just a big cavern of a bag. But, you know, people buy purse organizers. I just use different catch-alls to put my smaller items in, and that works for me. But the lack of organization might be a problem for others. And then there's no zipper on this bag. When I was originally contemplating it, that's one of the things that kind of made me think twice about buying it, but it hasn't been a problem over these years. I just either cinch it, like I said, if I want more security, or I just clamp it together. And then when I first bought this bag, the straps were really stiff, but, you know, after a while they loosen up. I think that's just typical for these bags for some reason, but as you can see now, not so stiff. And then, like I said, some people said that the straps dig into their shoulders when they have a lot in it, but I haven't noticed that, and it hasn't been a problem for me. So in my opinion, this bag is still very much worth owning. It's a timeless classic bag that'll never go out of style. It can elevate all of your casual outfits. And I mean, the fact that I've had this bag for 12 years and there's very little wear and tear kind of speaks to me getting my cost per wear out of it. So I think I've gotten my money's worth and more. If you enjoyed this video today, then please give it a thumbs up. Also, consider subscribing to my channel for more of these types of videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.